Welcome back to Inside South Florida. Yoga Gangsters is a program that started right here in South Florida, and it helps teach at-risk youth the benefits of, well, yoga. And here's the program's founder, Terri Cooper. Terri, it's always good to see you. It's been a while. How are you?
So good. Glad to be back. Thanks.
That's great. You know, when you're doing something that's so cool, it's such an important thing. Yoga Gangsters, even the name is great.
That's right. It's edgy, right?
It's edgy and hip, just like you.
You know it.
Tell us about Yoga Gangsters.
Well, we are a nonprofit organization, and what we do is bring free yoga programs to kids in crisis or those that are maybe could use a little bit more support in their life. We tend to be in like schools and shelters and jails and rehabs and pretty much anywhere that people might be stressed out or kids might be overworked or stressed out or have a hard time dealing with some of the things that might be coming up in their lives.
And now this is spawned, it's all over the place. You're like around America, huh?
I know, it's so exciting. Since the last time I was here on your show, we've really expanded out, and we're still based here in South Florida. Most of our programming is here, but we now have programs happening in about 12 other states.
So fun.
I know.
Why yoga? Why do kids need yoga as opposed to basketball or football or whatever?
I'm so glad you asked. You know, what yoga really does is it stimulates the nervous system in a really specific way, and science is really proving that the frontal lobe and the neocortex gets activated when you do yoga, and it brings us into a state of kind of quietness and clarity. And what we're finding is a lot of the kids that we work with tend to, I don't know, maybe lose control of themselves when they get upset or overwhelmed, and maybe they will act out or say something they regret immediately. And what we're finding is that with yoga and meditation and the breath work that we do with yoga, it slows down the response time. So kids get to take that breather, take that minute to settle themselves and then respond. And we find that that helps them make better decisions.
Did you think, obviously you must have had a hunch that this was going to develop into that? Like when you started this, were you thinking, okay, well, this will be good for kids, this will chill them out? Because up until I met you last year, whatever it was, I had never heard of anything like this for kids.
You know, I started doing this because yoga really helped me, and it changed my life. And I was stressed out, and I suffered from depression, and I had addiction issues, and my life was kind of troubled. And I found yoga, and it helped me to heal some of the things from my past and move forward in my life in a positive direction. And so I wanted to do that for others and help other people find a way to help themselves, because that's what yoga does. It's like we're not helping anybody. We're teaching these kids tools so they can help themselves.
Are you finding good responses from these kids? Do you have any success stories you can share?
So many stories out there. I've got one about a kid who I was teaching yoga at a homeless shelter for kids. And you know, these are runaway teens or kids that are in the system. Maybe they've been incarcerated or through foster homes, and they're sleeping on their neighbors' couches and sleeping under bridges, and they find their way into the shelter for a minute. And I'm teaching yoga there, and this one kid who's obviously like the leader, he's the cool kid, and there's like 5 other boys that are like following him. If I could get this one kid to do yoga, I'll get them all. And he doesn't want to. 3 weeks in a row, he does not want to. And finally, one day, I walk in and I hand him my cell phone. And, you know, cell phone's pretty valuable, the street value of an iPhone, you know. I hand him my cell phone and I say, you know, I don't have any pockets, can you hold this for me? And he looks at me like I'm crazy, because I kind of am.
Sure.
And
we look at you like that all the time.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
And then I teach the yoga, and I forget about my phone, and I'm just working with the other kids that do want to do the yoga, and he's in the background there, and I'm a little bit nervous, you know, but get distracted and just start doing what we do. And the class was so brilliant and beautiful, and the kids were really having a great time, and we're laughing and we're playing, and then they're meditating, and it's awesome, and I completely forgot about the phone. And as I'm leaving, I hear, yo, miss, yo. And I turn back, and there he is. And he hands me my phone, and he looks me in the eye, and he winks at me, and he was like, you forgot your phone. And you know, the next week, that kid did yoga, and so did his boys.
Very cool.
Hey, man, you got to get them how you can.
Yeah, I mean, he might have installed Angry Birds on your phone while you were teaching.
Or tweeted something I didn't want him to tweet.
Or tweeted something inappropriate. But whatever, regardless, now he's doing yoga. It's such a great thing. It really is so cool what you're doing. And this is a big month for you guys. Your 11th annual Yoga Gangsters Challenge this month. Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Tell us about it.
We're going to gather the community, people who do yoga, people who don't do yoga. Everyone's welcome to come out. We're doing Sunday, September 21 in Fort Lauderdale, Sunday, September 28 in Miami, and it's just going to be a big old yoga party with tons of prizes and sponsors and raffles and trips to India and healthy food and cool handmade jewelry and all the funky stuff you can imagine at a yoga fest.
So cool. Yeah.
You
Is
should
there
know.
how do people get information on that?
You can learn more at ygchallenge.com because we're going to do a challenge, 108 sun salutations, which is pretty crazy.
Okay.
And ygchallenge.com to learn about the fundraisers, or just yogagangsters.org to learn about us.
So cool. I would come, except I don't know if you've heard, but they play football on Sundays.
Yes. We should make sure one of our vendors has a big screen then, right?
A big screen.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we're actually going to show off some moves now, huh?
I guess so.
And by we, I mean not me, by any stretch of the imagination.
Are you sure? Because we brought an extra yoga mat for you.
I mean, I'll give it a shot.
All right.
It's going to get ugly, but I'll give it a shot. All right, before we do that, one more time, though, give me the website.
Yogagangsters.org.
So easy. And
Just like that.
It's so good to see you, Terri. All right, so let's through the magic of TV, do some yoga.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
All right, Terri, I took the shoes off.
Good.
Ready to do a little yoga.
That's
I
right.
understand I have an expert practitioner next to me. Is this correct?
Yeah, this is Jody Weiner, and she's the executive director for Yoga Gangsters. And I'm going to lead you both through a sun salutation.
Okay.
Yeah, and at our events, just to give you an idea, I'm going to lead you through one. But at our event, we're going to do 108 of these.
Okay, so after this, we'll do 107 more
That's
Right
right.
on.
in the commercial.
During the commercial
Piece
break.
of cake.
Awesome.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so stand up nice and tall at the front of your mat. Good. From here, you're going to place your hands together, and this is going to be our starting point. We call this Tadasana. You're going to use your breath. As you inhale, you're going to reach straight up to the sky. So go for it. Inhale up, all the way up. You got it. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Yep, you're going to fold at your waist. Soften your knees, relax your hands down.
Oh, I can't do what she's doing.
Soften your knees a little bit more. There you go. Now, put your hands on the mat and walk your feet back to the top of a push-up.
Okay.
Good. And now as slow as you can, lower all the way to your belly. Take your time. Good. All the way down. Nice. Once you're down, rest. Point your toes back so the top of your feet press down. That's it. And now press into your hands and lift your chest up for the cobra. And this is the one that's good for your low back pain.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Take your shoulders back. Give me a big breath in. And then exhale, come on down. And flip your toes under the other way. And lift your hips to the sky for a downward facing dog. The most famous yoga pose there is. Excellent. We're going to take 2 long breaths. And I want you to ground your hands nice and strong right here. That's it. Good. Give for one more big breath. Reach back a little bit further. Good. And now you're going to step or jump both feet to the front of your mat. Good. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward with a flat back. Good. Exhale, head all the way down.
Whoa, wow. Hamstrings.
And then inhale, stand all the way up and reach your arms to the sky. All the way up, arms go. Big breath, and then exhale back to your heart. Hold right here. That's 1. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Nice. Feels good, right?
Feels great.
Good. So we do 108 of these, and at the end is the best yoga pose there is. It's called Shavasana, and you're going to lay flat on your back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that happens now. Good. You'll relax all the way down,
Right.
and then someone's going to come around and rub your feet.
Ah, great.
All right? Little leg massage,
That's
little
the
foot
best.
massage.
This is the best.
Little bit of pull on the spine. Yeah.
Sign me up for yoga.
You got it. And then you're going to relax completely. And we spend about 10 minutes here while we play beautiful music. And then we're going to take you through a little story, a little guided visualization, something where you can really just let go.
This is amazing. Before we go, tell us again when the events are and how people can find out.
Yes, September 21 in Fort Lauderdale, September 28 in Miami, the Yoga Gangsters Challenge. You can find more at ygchallenge.com.
Terri, amazing. Jody, amazing. I'm going to take a nap. This is the best. I love yoga. I'm a fan. We'll be back.